hot and sunny coast of Andalusia is home to a local species of sea anemone. Anemone sulcata plays an important role in the coastal ecosystem. It also shows promising pharmaceutical properties, and the local cuisine has long discovered its gastronomic merits. Las ortiguillas de mar can be found on the menu of many restaurants.
We use this product a lot in our area thanks to its versatility. It has a very original, very deep taste of the sea, and that opens up many culinary possibilities.
Cooking anemones is easy. Just coat them in flour and cook them for a minute in hot olive oil. Under the crispy crust, the anemones remain soft and juicy.
People who try them for the first time find them surprising both for the taste and for the texture. The texture's a lot like jelly. Those who don't know them are impressed and they like them a lot.
Avocado cream, slices of fennel, salicornia and garlic flowers nicely complement the dish and make the chef's creation a true delicacy.
Exquisite. Fantastic.
Ana Esther Ortiz grew the anemones we are eating in the Ortimar project, which is part of a large EU-funded program called Pleamar. Its goal is to restore the anemones' declining populations.
So far, all the anemones that consumers buy on the market and in restaurants come from extractive fishing, and that has led to a significant decline of stocks in their natural habitat. That's why there's a need to establish a good management mechanism, because without it, the species will eventually be listed as in danger of extinction.
Vegetable greenhouses cover vast parts of Spain's Mediterranean coast. But in amongst them, we find a very different type of farm. In the past, these tanks were used to produce fish, but today they are part of a pioneering experiment. Founded by the University of Granada, the company Mar Natural has found an effective and sustainable way to cultivate sea anemones.
We grow them, reproduce them, and provide them with the best possible conditions here before reintroducing them back into the sea.
Researchers took 100 anemones from the sea and multiplied them 5-fold using asexual reproduction methods. Anemones require specific water temperature and composition. Scientists recreated conditions similar to their natural habitats, whilst minimizing one of the main problems facing the aquaculture: nutrient and chemical pollution.
Reducing waste is often a challenge for aquaculture facilities. Could you tell me how you tackle this issue in your closed system?
We have a small marine ecosystem in which some species use the organic waste of other species to keep the system completely clean. That reduces the carbon footprint, the need for seawater, and also the energy consumption.
It could help agriculture too. This hydroponic plantation of salicornia, sea asparagus, thrives on the same saltwater that is used by marine animals and microalgae.
Through the root system, this plant that we can see here absorbs nutrients from the water, purifying it of excess nitrogen, and then the clean water goes through these pipes back to the tank.
This approach, known as integrated multitrophic aquaculture, allows marine species to grow with minimal environmental impact. It's one of the most promising directions for the future development of European fish farming. The new EU strategic guidelines for the sector put a special emphasis on environmental sustainability and innovation in aquaculture. We follow Anna and Marta as they prepare to release a new batch of their anemones back into the sea, right next to some of the most popular beaches.
This is a very good zone, thanks to the environmental conditions we have here. There's plenty of light, very shallow water, and a rocky substrate.
As we dive in the warm coastal water, we see rocks covered with thriving anemones. This indicates excellent conditions for colonies. But a short distance away, Anna and Marta find bare rocks. It's in spots like this that they're trying to start new artificial colonies.
The anemones remain attached to the same chalky discs on which they were growing in the aquaculture facility. We're placing them on these discs under the rocks or under the sand so that the anemones can continue their colonization process from there. The same technology that we use with anemones can be extrapolated to other species of invertebrates, like sea urchins, starfish, sea cucumbers, and sponges. They also have biomedical and biotechnological applications, and this process can be used on them too.
At the University of Granada, a team of physiologists studies tissue samples of anemones grown in different conditions. According to the researchers, animals raised in multitrophic mini ecosystems show lower stress levels than animals from single-species aquaculture.
In multitrophic aquaculture, there are multiple interactions between different species, and that benefits the animal because that resembles the natural conditions. Obviously, it's not exactly the same, but the aim is to make them as similar as possible.
Further study of anemones may open the way to curing cancer and other diseases. Some biomedical experiments have even shown that certain extracts from these invertebrates can stop the growth of cancer tumours in vitro.
We assess how effective this extract is in killing tumorous cells. We work specifically on colon cancer, but we do not rule out extending it to other types of tumors too.
Preserving sea anemones is a challenging task that largely depends on saving their declining populations from excessive and illegal extraction from the sea. Using new methods of clean aquaculture, researchers and activists can help revive the rich diversity of underwater life along our shores.